What did you think when you saw your team ranked number 8? What's your reaction to that?
Well, we're just thankful and humbled to be in the position that we are to represent the University of Minnesota, the state of Minnesota on a national level. We've got a lot of work left to do. We got a big rivalry game here this week against Iowa. We've taken one game at a time, one game championship seasons, we call it. And we haven't won at Kinnick Stadium for the last 20 years. So we got our work cut out for us. But again, it's a privilege and an honor to represent the University of Minnesota and the state of Minnesota on a national level.
That was such an exhilarating day. Someone wrote a story in which one of the security guards at your stadium said, "This is the biggest party I've ever been to." And even with that mantra of one game at a time, 1-0 every week, what did you have to do to try to make sure that your team got right back on the proper emotional pitch for this week?
Well, I think that what you have to be able to do is you can't make one game bigger than the other game. And that starts all the way from South Dakota State, all the way through Penn State, and the consistency level of how you talk to your football team, not only Saturday night. I mean, it is a party every Saturday night inside our locker room after we win or on the road. We take that minute. There are no bad wins. We take that moment, we capture it, we celebrate, and then Sunday, we celebrate again inside our team room. And literally, I mean, we go through a series of things. We high-five each other. We tell each other how good we are. We talk about what people are saying about us. And then we end it and literally put our leather vests on, zip it up, and get ready to be critiqued and be coached as we continue to move forward and go back to 0-0.
Hey, PJ, I know typically you wait to the end of the year to kind of look back at what you're most proud of as a coaching staff and on a team, but the personality of this team really on display against Penn State. When you look at this team from where you've come in 3 years, what are some of the pillars of this 2019 team that really are starting to show that to be a real strength of the team?
Well, they're a connected football team. They absolutely love each other. And we said that from the day we got here. You don't have to like each other, but you must love each other. And love is sacrifice. And we talk about this word family. Forget about me, I love you. They really like playing on the same team. They really like being around each other. And they're a connected team on and off the field. We talk about being successful in all 4 areas of their life, academically, athletically, socially, and spiritually. Now, this team has 85 players above a 3.0 GPA. And that is going to transfer over to the football field because you can't be elite in one area of your life and not elite in the other area of your life. You're either elite or you're not. And these guys have continued to do the right things off the field, continue to connect. They really love each other. They've really bonded. And a lot of the credit goes to those 11 to 12 seniors who really stuck through 3 head coaching changes, a lot of cultural changes, and here they are as 11 to 12 that have stuck around who play significant football for us and have led us to this spot.
Coach, coming into the game against Penn State, we assumed that you guys had to run the football well to beat a team like Penn State. And then Tanner Morgan, which David mentioned, and Reese didn't show the film, but Tanner Morgan comes in, goes 18 of 20. When did you know that Tanner Morgan was the kind of quarterback and have this kind of game that can carry you guys, not just against at Penn State, but against anyone you play moving forward?
Well, I've known this young man for 5 years. He was committed back at Western Michigan for 2 years, and then we brought him here to Minnesota with us. And you know, I think we're the only head coach quarterback combination that looks like each other, which, you know, I think he doesn't have enough hair to be able to sit there. Maybe that's a good thing for him, maybe not a good thing for him, and maybe that's a bad thing for me. But he has in high intangibles. He took his high school from 3 wins all the way to 12 wins. He's just one of those guys that's an overachiever. He always accomplishes more. He makes everybody else around him better. He's an incredible leader, and he's so tough, mentally, physically, emotionally. And this does not shock any of us of how well he's played. Whether it was Zach Annexstad or him, we felt they both had that toughness to lead us to where we are right now.
Well, PJ, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on the huge jump, and I wish you the best of luck. You want to finish it up for us?
I appreciate it. Row the boat, Scotty Mon. Go Gophers.
There you go. And I like the way you stared the camera down, right down the barrel. That's the way I want it from now on. No walking off the podium while you're doing this, all right? Be elite, PJ.
You got it.
Love it.
All right, brother. All right, good luck,
You guys too.